Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Humna, and I try to share these divine messages which I believe get downloaded through my meditation, through my insight when I come into the present moment, and it allows me to feel this universal energy that I try to share with everyone. Of course, it is something that helps me to feel grounded, to be present, and to anchor myself into this world where so much goes on around us. There's a huge amount of chaos at times, pain, the energy of so much happening that through these messages, when you hear them, I hope with all my heart that they bring you home to yourself. It has been a journey of going within, and today's word is within. What is within us? And that's such a profound feeling when you just sit with yourself, relax your shoulders, and ask yourself, what is within me? They could be dreams, they could be desires, they could be love, they could be hate, they could be anger, frustration, joy, sadness, grief. All of these emotions that our energy body carries are ways it communicates with us. Through our emotions, we are able to understand the beautiful being that we are. So many of us, cover up our emotions, numb our emotions, and not feel them fully because, through whatever experiences we have had in our childhood, we have been made to not connect to these emotions because for survival reasons. So we've been living in that fear that the moment you feel a certain feeling, it will be overwhelming and you won't know how to deal with it. So it's best to just not feel it, distract yourself, not acknowledge it, and just live through life numbing it, and we're reaching a point in our consciousness where, as a collective, we are being made aware of all of these emotions. It could be shame, regret, or whatever, joy, sadness, whatever it is that you feel within yourself, that it's it's like the vessel has carried, like our body, the clay body, has carried so much gunk in it, and now the soul can take it no more, and it wants to clean you from the inside out. And what it's going to do is it's going to push away the darkness, in ways that you'd be like, I'm not ready to face my fears. I'm not ready to let go of this shame. I'm not ready to, deal with the regret that I have, or the resentment I carry, or the guilt I have, or the grief, or the sadness. But it's literally going to push all those lower vibrational frequencies from your body out of you so that you can truly see the beautiful, pure, transparent light being that you are from within yourself. It's like, imagine like a glass, and you've just started putting lots of dirt and pebbles and things, and it's like really accumulated with all of that. But in this glass, there's also water, and the water is your soul. So what's happened is that the gunk or the pebbles or the sand or the clay or whatever it is that you carried inside, it's gone to a space where no more can your body, the glass, cannot carry it anymore, and it's hurting that you've carried all these burdens within you. And I don't mean to say burdens as such, but emotions that you blocked or locked or overlooked or distracted you or numbed yourself from. These emotions are almost reaching a point where, boiling point, where you're like, no, I don't think I want to carry this anymore. I don't want to take this into the next day, next life, next anything. Like, you just do not want, you're ready to put this glass down, this backpack down, and you're ready to just be home with your soul, be okay in being all of these things and facing them, accepting them. You see, when you dive deep into the emotion, for example shame, you could have committed a certain act that leads you to shame. You could have felt a certain feeling towards somebody that you thought you shouldn't. Like, for example, it's your mother, right? And everybody loves their mother, but maybe you didn't, or you couldn't because of whatever your reasons were, and you carried inside you a certain emotion which was negative, and to voice that emotion you feel like, oh, that it's shame. I'm ashamed of how I feel. But the thing is, we reach a point in our life when the cleansing of our soul starts happening, and when you don't face these emotions like shame, for example, in this scenario, you block your energy, you block your creativity, you block your life, you block your abundance, you block so much of your own self. And so you don't live a life of miracles or feeling limitless or connecting to the oneness of the world. And that really affects the way you attract things in your life. So any and every little emotion or big emotion or whatever it is, that emotion that you are feeling blocked in, needs to be acknowledged, embraced, and then released, so that you can make space for something beautiful to come. Now, if you hold on to these emotions and regrets and shame or whatever it is, the lower vibrational frequency kind of emotions, you constantly will feel like drowning. You will feel tired. You will feel unmotivated, unsatisfied in your life. And that's where your within just numbs itself, and you live a life of demotivational, uninspired, and just lost. And you live a small life. I mean, you do live, you are alive, but you don't have the joy of being alive, the sense of being here in this world. And for that, the within has to be completely purified, completely faced, completely owned. I feel a certain emotion. I am ashamed of myself for feeling this way, but I also allow myself to feel that shame and take myself to a place of kindness, of compassion, and say, I forgive myself, but I cannot not acknowledge that I do feel shameful towards this. But I'm okay, and I allow myself to feel the shame. I am okay with it. And from there, you allow yourself to rise. If there is something like a blocked energy, or you feel like you need to release or something, I do offer one-to-one sessions or my deep healing once a month that happens through Zoom. You can join in. It's a group session, or my weekly sessions that help you heal, connect, and ground to yourself through art as a portal. If you feel guided to, you're most welcome to join me. But the clearing of the within is so important. It is coming face to face and seeing yourself in the mirror and saying, whoa, this is what I've been carrying. Hug that part of you, hug that emotion, because you're not acknowledged it, you haven't embraced it, you haven't really dealt with it. And so no matter what you do in the outside world, the inside of you will still be crying. And trust me, guys, it is painful. It is painful to carry lower vibrational energies within you. And I speak from experience that it suffocates you. You cry at things that you wonder like what is happening. It's not even about those things that are happening. It is so deep within your core that you don't even know where the pain is coming from. And when it oozes out, when your soul comes to life, it really needs to clean you, to bring you to the real you. You see, we've been looking at ourselves in the mirror and seeing ourselves through what the world wants us to see, have better lips or eyelashes or these clothes that make you look fancy, this suits you, this doesn't suit you, what's your style, whatever. These are so on the surface. We've been looking in the mirror, but we're not looking at our soul. We're not looking within us. Just because your soul isn't visible, you think it doesn't exist. But when you look deep into your eyes and you're ready to heal, if you feel guided, like I said, reach out to a healer, reach out to somebody. You can reach out to me, you can connect with me, send me a message or leave a comment down below, or go to my Instagram and connect with me from there. I would really advise you that today the message that you are getting, if you're hearing this, is to go deep within and face your emotions, face yourself, face the real soul that you are. And when you see your soul, when you purify yourself from the inside, the life outside of you shifts. You become the you that you were meant to for years and years. Yes, there's a lot of commitment. Yes, there's a lot of pain. Yes, there's a lot of stuff that you lose. You lose people. You lose a lot of your personality. You think, oh my God, I was that and I'm this. And in the end, you don't even recognize who you are. And it's a journey of development, of growth, of love, of just becoming the soul, the purity. Because you see, purity, love is all about light. Light is all about freedom. Freedom is all about peace. Peace is all about being in the now. But constantly, when you are dealing with shame, you're constantly dealing with regret, your grief, this sadness, this, that. You keep getting pulled either future or either in the past. And there's this constant fear and sadness that goes. What we need to do is learn the skills, and that's what I teach through my session, how to become present, how to become you, how to become light, how to connect to light and be in your now, holding yourself, becoming your own healer, and just living a life of alignment to the oneness of this universe and to the alignment of this planet, of you, of your heart, of your mind, and living with purpose. I hope this message resonates with you. If it does, leave me a comment, connect with me. You can follow me on Instagram. As I mentioned, everything is in the description box. You can connect with me for one-on-one sessions. Also, I'd love to hear from you. I'm sending you love, light, and peace, everyone. I do share my Etsy, where I sell my art prints, which are infused with a lot of healing energy. So when you see these pieces, you will connect to the energy of the vibration of what it is that this piece was created with. And each piece has its own energy. So if that's something that you call to, do check that out through my Etsy. I'm sending you love, light, and peace, everyone. Enjoy yourselves, take good care of yourselves, and never, ever, ever forget that you are never alone. Your creator is with you, in the silence, in the darkness, in wherever it is that you feel you are right now, in your joys and your happiness. He is always, always watching you and loving you. Take good care, guys, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Bye for now.